Now, as much as I want to see the new Daytona Charger V8 Hemi Power, I'm okay with the 6-cylinder. I'm okay with the inline 6 twin turbo. I think this car is going to sell very much. I think this car is going to sell like hotcake. Dodge has officially released the vehicle. We got some information, we got pricing, we got it all. I'm actually a fan of the new body style of the car. I'm actually a fan of the engine, but I would have loved to see it in a Hemi. Well, the Hemi now going into production in August. We could definitely expect that for the future. Let's jump into the Car Scoop article. And it says the new gas-powered 2026 Charger could bring back the 2026 Charger Coupe brings back real muscle feel, twin turbo power, and drama-free from EV. You know, Dodge took a swing at releasing the EV before releasing the gas-powered one, which is this inline 6 twin turbo that technically everybody wants. You know, I go to car meets and I go to shows and I ask people about it. I get a feel for it, and people really do like the car, believe it or not. So Dodge has revealed the combustion version of its Charger Coupe. It's $50,000 for the RT, $55,000 for the Scat Pack. Both get the Hurricane twin turbo inline 6, and the Scat Pack makes 550 horsepower and 530 feet-pound of torque. It can hit 0 to 60 in 3.9 seconds. Like I was saying before, Dodge took a swing at releasing the EV model of the vehicle, and it was a total bust. It was a complete total bust. People weren't buying these things. A lot of them sit at the lot. I have a Dodge dealer near me, which I worked at many years ago, and I actually call them, and you won't believe the prices they're giving you for the leases. It is insane. But this vehicle here, this twin turbo inline 6, making 550 horsepower at a price range of $55,000 for a Scat Pack, this is the cherry on top. This vehicle is going to sell like hotcake. They're calling this the new Grand National. This is like the new generation Grand National. And it says, muscle car fans, it's safe to return to your Dodge dealers 17 months after pulling the covers off the electric Charger Daytona no one asked for, and that's really true, and which no one seems to be buying. Dodge has given us the coupe we really do want almost. No, the 6-pack Chargers doesn't have a V8 or manual transmissions. We're hopeful a Hemi at least will come later, and I think it will. In August they went into production. The Hemi engines went into production, and Dodge Mopar has a new muscle car in the works, and I think it's going to be one of these is going to be at least that with the Hemi. But they're better value than the Daytona EVs, and they make real noise. The straight 6 turbo only. Now the 6-pack comes in 2 flavors. Each of these being available with either 2 or 4 doors. As with the new discontinued entry-level EV, the base combustion car gets an RT badge. Only here it comes with 420 horsepower and 426 PS from a 3.0 liter twin turbo Hurricane inline 6 engine at $49.99 plus destination charges of $1,995. Now that's $9,600 less than the electric Charger Daytona RT cost in 2025. Imagine that. Imagine Dodge said, I'm going to take a swing at removing the Hemi from the Charger and the Daytona, and we're going to release that, and we're going to make it hella expensive to be on top of that, even $9,600 more than the combustion engine, than the ICE engine, than the twin turbo engine. Look, real guys who are enthusiasts to the brand want fuel motors, one power, one turbo, one V8, one Hemi. If you give them a twin turbo inline 6, people are going to want it, but not this full EV, and definitely not make it this pricey. So this is the actual car that everybody wanted or has been waiting, yet you decided to, oh, I'm going to take a swing at the EV and I'm going to make it much more expensive. Nonetheless, I think the car is great. I think the body lines are amazing. So let's get into some of this information that it has right here. This is for the 2026 Dodge Charger Scat Pack. So the RT is priced at $49,995. The Scat Pack is priced at $54,995. Now these are the dimensions, the wheelbase, the length, the width. Now the curb weight is $4,800. That's $4,800, 4,800 pounds. That's pretty heavy for a vehicle, but then again, it is a four. It could be a 4-door or 2-door. That's still pretty heavy. It's almost That's a 5,000 pound vehicle. Now it does have a 3.0 liter twin turbo straight six, 550, 531, 8-speed automatic, 3.9 out of the 0 to 60, 12.2 at the quarter mile, a top speed of 177, which is pretty wild, to be honest. And it goes on sale on August 11. Now it says, sure, a Daytona Scat Pack can shave 0.6 seconds from the ICE car's best time, but it costs $18,000 more than your $54,000 six pack that we're talking about. And it's a digital exhaust sounds aren't anywhere near as authentic and appealing as the real ones the petrol Charger makes. Now, the future, I think, looks pretty bright for Dodge. Let's get into some of these pictures. I like this color. This color is very nice. I love the front end of this vehicle. I think this vehicle was very well executed. I've seen tons of them on the street. I think the EV, not tons of them on the street, I'm lying. I've seen like 3 of them on the street, and I've seen tons parked at the dealer because the dealer's really near my house. That's what I meant to say. And I think the body lines are very great. I honestly think so. I love the front end. I love that big, long LED in the front. I love the open grille and the side grills. I love it. I like everything about this car. And the fact that now we're going to get the twin turbo inline 6, I really like it. The back part of it, the back side of it, I also love. I love the back lights. These backlights here kind of give me those 70s vibes, those late 60s, early 70s vibe for some reason. Even if to some of you it might not be that. This is the whole car right here, the back of it. I really like the part of it. Now, continuing with the article, but actually before we do that, let's jump into the interior. This is the interior here. We've covered the interior a bunch of times. Super cool lights right here in the front. Big in-dash here, like kind of like that Ram. Obviously, this one's horizontal. And this is the interior, man. I just really super simple interior. This is some of the power here. It has a launch control now. We can see that. So it's definitely going to be feature that. And I guess you can set it here. This one's set at 4,000. And I honestly like this vehicle. I honestly like this what they're doing with this. It says, now this is some of the more info. It says the Scat Pack or the Scat Pack Plus. All Scat Packs rolled on diamond cut 20-inch wheels and come with a 10.25-inch gauge clusters, active sports exhaust, and adaptive cruise as standards, but upgrade to the Scat Pack Plus and you grow the display to 16 inches, add features like an LED light upgrade and a power lift gate, and unlock options like the panoramic glass roof and Napa leather upholstery. It might be worth the price, honestly. Option on both Scat Packs is a blacktop package, which adds black wheels and a badging, but only Plus buyers can access the carbon and sway package that does what it says on the tin. When can I buy one? RT specs haven't been details yet because of it, and the 4-door Scat Pack doesn't arrive in dealers until the first half of 2026, but expect smaller wheels and lower equipment levels across the board. Orders for the 2-door Scat Pack open August 13. You can expect to see them on the streets in the next few months. This color I really like. I love this green. This like military green has always caught my attention. These cars were being tested in Detroit. We did a video on it where we did the reaction to it. And man, I really like this vehicle. So nonetheless, boys, is coming the twin turbo straight 6 engine with 550 horsepower is coming to dealers near you at a price of just $55,000. Let me know what you guys think. I'll read you in the comments. Your boy is out of here.